My Vaillant ecoTEC Plus 831 is showing a status code S.30, no heat demand, controller. We have a thermostat, Drayton Digistat, that's showing a flame symbol, indicating it's on and demanding heat, but the radiators are cold. Any idea why they don't seem to be talking to each other? We've just moved into this property. There are two functions on the ecoTEC, one being a timer and the other on all the time. Neither mode seems to work.
Hi, my name is XXXXX. Let's see if we can get you sorted in the shortest possible time. Is it a wireless room thermostat?
It is. It's a Drayton Digistat RF1. I don't have a paper manual, but I've found one online. The flame symbol is there, which indicates that it's demanding heat from the ecoTEC. I've tried switching the ecoTEC to timer mode, and just regular constantly on mode, but neither has made the radiators hot. My landlord was over today and she was also unsure. She said the heating definitely does work because she and the plumber were here at some stage before I moved in and the house was hot.
Can you sit the transmitter next to the boiler and take the batteries out? Turn off the power to the receiver and the boiler. Count to 10. Turn on the power and insert the batteries and resync the wireless kit. Let me know what happens.
If by the transmitter you mean the thermostat is on the wall, so I can't place it next to the boiler. Sorry if I'm getting this instruction wrong. I think I must be. I'll go look for a transmitter, but don't think there is anything.
If it is an RF stat, then it will simply be hooked onto the wall.
Yup, it's on the wall. So you want me to take out the batteries to the thermostat only, correct?
Yes, and take it off the wall and place it under the boiler before going to the next step.
Okay, I've managed to take it off the wall, didn't realize I could do that. Off I go.
Let me know.
Guess what? I took the batteries out of the thermostat before turning off the boiler, and the boiler immediately kicked on and is working. So the thermostat was somehow hindering it. The radiators are now working. What shall I do?
Change the batteries and see if it works. Let me know.
Are we still connected? I'm getting an error message and don't want to lose you. I can't really see why I need the thermostat now, doesn't seem to provide any real benefit. Anyway, it seems to be working now and that the display is back on, but I'm still not sure which device is controlling the heating. On the ecoTEC I can set the target flow temp up to 75 C, which is what it was at and probably why the heating kicked on with such fierceness. I turned it down to 40 C, and just now turned it up to 50 C, which seemed to make it work again. But when it was just at 40 C and after I had put the bats in the thermostat, there was no real activity. The radiators were just warm, but there was no noise indicating that they were actually on and flowing. Also, not all the radiators are responding, but I don't think that's a question for you right now.
Okay. The boiler thermostat regulates the water temperature in the system, so should be set at about 60 to 70 degrees. The room thermostat should turn your heating on and off. Without it, your heating will stay on 24 hours, and you will have to turn the temperature on the boiler up and down to turn your heating on and off. You will have to get someone to look at the room thermostat and your thermostatic radiator valves to solve this.
Excellent, thank you. One last thing, just so I'm completely clear as to what is controlling what, in your opinion now the thermostat is controlling the boiler, correct? If the boiler is set to timer mode, which it now is, the boiler will presumably listen to the timer function but heat the room to the temperature specified on the thermostat. Is that correct? If the boiler is set just to on, does the boiler kick on when the ambient temperature has fallen below what's set on the thermostat?
Yes, yes and yes. If there is a big distance over 10 meters or a couple of walls in the way between the transmitter and receiver, then you may have to replace the batteries before the warning shows to keep up the signal strength.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit justanswer.com/YTHI.